Hey guys, and happy Monday. Today is obviously a very sunny day, and I'm trying something a little bit different today. Do it outside. You are going to get some traffic noises, you're going to get some tree noises, but hopefully it'll all work out. And I'm fingers crossed that my internet connection stays relatively stable and so on. You may also hear a little chipmunk go squirreling by, and you might see a dog go blasting along with it, because down here underneath me is Moment. So today, really quickly, two things I want to let you know. As you can tell by the cover at the top of the page, we reopened the Fit Body, Fit Mind Dog monthly membership today. It's only open for 4 days. It's got a really great rate on it, not as good as what the founders got, believe me. And when you click on that, learn more, it'll take you to the page that'll tell you all about it. So if you have a dog and you want to do the very best for your dog, then this is the membership that you need to be in. And it's early, so we are really working with you guys. So you're going to tell us what you want to have in there, and that's what's going to get in there. So sunshine it is. So first thing I want to talk about today, and I'm going to keep this as short as I can, is why canine conditioning is a key component of what we call our Fit Body, Fit Mind Dog. And it's not the only component. It's one of many, 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 many components, but it is a key component. What is canine conditioning? Let's think of it as dog gym. But don't think about it as dog gym as in elliptical and treadmill and all that sort of stuff like you would in a human gym. It's canine conditioning using games and exercises, working around the FitPaws equipment and other non-brand alternatives. So working on balance, working on building muscles, sustaining muscles, recovering from injury, all those various different things. But canine conditioning is about helping the body become more stable, more strong, more thoughtful, and to use the muscles in a better balanced way. So that's in a nutshell what canine conditioning is. But the easiest way to describe it is dog gym on a right-sized shape set of equipment along with stability. It's a combination of both stability and instability. Just a balance like that. And the reason is, why do we use it, and why does canine conditioning work? Because for anybody who's done it for any length of time, whether they've done it for a month or whether they've done it for a year or whether they've been doing it like myself for 10 years, it works because it uses the concept of stillness, where you take the dog from an active movement as they're trying to get balanced into stillness, which incorporates the muscles. So without having to go and run your dog and, you know, put weight on them and all that various different type of stuff, you can very easily incorporate right into your daily life things that build the muscles. It would be, if we're talking about us, it would be the same as us doing squats. So we don't need any equipment, we don't need any special gym, and we can use our big power muscles in our legs, right? We build up muscle with that, lifting our own body. So the dogs are using their own body weight to, as you stabilize it, unstabilizes, change levels from down low to high to higher, and so on. That's why it works. That's the physical reason for why it works. Why it works for us super well is because it also uses the brain. So it's not fast, and you may see videos out there on YouTube where they're sailing through peanuts 5 at a time. For us, there's about 15% of what we do which has some speed to it, but most of it is slow. The slower, the more benefit you actually get from it, and the better the dog understands it. And that's why it works, because you don't have to think about it. You have to think about position. You want to have, just like, you know, whether you're lifting weights, you got your Olympic bar and you're lifting weights, you got your hands all messed up, you're not going to get the great benefit. If you're trying to do a pec fly and you got your arms down here, you're not going to get the best benefit. But if you get them at the right position and you get them balanced and coming in at the same thing, you're going to get the best effort. So this is not a fitness thing. Yes, they call it dog fitness, but for us, we don't use it primarily like that. We use it because that's a side effect. We use it as a whole package. Now, why is it a game changer? And that's why I think when you put canine conditioning into anything that you are doing, it's a game changer because it improves positioning, it improves thoughtfulness, it increases the dog's learning ability, it builds, oh my gosh, if there is a thing on the face of the planet that builds super confidence, canine conditioning done right, with the right foundations, builds super confidence. Insane amounts of super confidence from this. And it can also change bad behaviors because it's taking that energy and it's using it in a good package. So there's no arguing about it. It's a game changer. Now, what you do need to know, and I've kind of alluded to it, so this is just one of, like I say, one of many things that are included in the membership. In the membership, we don't dive as deep as we do into it as we do in the ABCs of canine conditioning, the big package course with all of the modules or each individual modules. We certainly don't dive into it as deep as we do in that course, but we take the essential pieces that you're going to need, and then if you want to go into that, you can absolutely go into that. But what you really, really, really need to know is that you have to understand the basics of posture and of positioning, because if you get those two things wrong, and they're tied together, position, feet position, back position, neck position, spine position, head position, those 5 or 6 components, if you get any one of those wrong, your end result is over here. So it's super important, and that is one of the things that there's only a handful, and I would guess, of people teaching this right now. There are not very many. You know, there's 8.3 billion people in the world, and there's less, I would guess, there's less than 500 people in the world. It's probably closer to 100 people who are actually teaching the correct way to get correct positioning and why. Lots of people out there throwing dogs up on canine conditioning with a complete, even professionals, with a complete lack of understanding of what they're doing and why they're doing it and how they could actually be harming their dog. So our primary focus is posture and position. We teach you the basics. So that's the important piece, and that's what you need to know. You need to know what I call how to get started right. Because if you've got your what we call our 6 basic building blocks, that gives you a foundation that you can then build on to really go on and do literally anything you want. So I just wanted to come in here and touch base with you and let you guys know that that's one of the things that's in there. So if you're not ready to dive into the big course and go all in and learn everything about it, we give you little hints, it's like a little espresso shot. And really and truly, it's so easy to do. I've probably shot, I don't know, I've probably shot 8 videos in the last 24 hours because I work away, I work at home, and I just, Moment's on his own now. This is the first time in my life, in my adult life, that I've only ever had one dog in the house. And so I'm really taking that opportunity to, you know, when I take a break from work, then I just hop over to, hop and go grab something, because it's gotta be simple. Grab something and get to work. So with that, let me just bring him over for a minute. Moment, buddy, come on up here. Can you come up? Up. just so you guys can see him. This is my buddy Moment. He is now what we call last man standing, and so he's going to head off right now, and he's going to go and do a quick little session because our sessions are a little weak. If you have any questions, pop a comment in there. You can text me, you can DM me, you can email me. Any question that you have about the membership, about canine conditioning, about anything that concerns the fit body and fit mind dog, the active dog, feel free. Send me that info. Bye. Talk to you guys later.